Theme song for the show, yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
Happy New Year. My belly is showing.
All right. Welcome to the BAB podcast, everybody.
Woo!
Yeah.
Bad podcast.
Monday.
Brad Blackwell here in California.
California.
And in Seahawk Land, we got, you three.
World champions, my friends.
Yeah, apparently world. God forbid we took on Canada
In the world of American football.
So in case the viewers are thinking, why is there a Southerner on this podcast right now? We got a new guest.
Woo!
There's no video.
Mr. Seth Cooey.
Yeah, I could go without that, Brad. Seth is good. Seth is
All
good.
right. He may
Don't worry,
or
like,
may
4
not
people
be
watch this.
starting to do some stuff with us coming up.
Yeah, we'll see, depending on how I'm feeling that week.
Fair enough.
And if my unemployed schedule is open, which it is.
Oh yeah, unemployed.
Me too, man.
I know that game.
For
And then
life.
we got the other
Laid
the
off
other
in
two idiots.
January. now
I'm
just
black.
going
I'll
to
never
school.
get a job. Shucks.
With the way you look, motherfucker, you'd be great security check at the airport.
Hey, I need to fill your boobies for bombs. Hey, John, I told her I need to filter boobies for
And
bombs.
that's where that joke went.
So I wanted to start off real
Sexual
quick.
harassment.
I was looking around Reddit before you guys were ready,
Reddit?
and I came across this Ask Reddit called "What's the worst drunk text you've ever sent?"
Ooh.
Oh my god, do I have a
Okay.
story to tell you?
All right, radar. Kick it.
And this is the one that caught my eye. It's from Playa Faux Show,
Word.
and the text is as follows. This was when I only just got my iPhone, so I knew how it worked, but unfortunately not everything. After coming home from a night out, fairly tipsy, me wanted some dirty texting. Proceeded to text the same text, "Hey, haven't spoken in ages, I miss you, let's meet up soon," to 8 different girls. iPhone automatically put it all into one big group text message between all of us. Somebody help me.
The end of that makes it sound like he's in like a panic room. He's
And they're
watching
like, the 8 girls are breaking down the door to the room.
Yeah, dude.
Help me.
Your phone is your worst enemy when you have been drinking. That's that, man. Especially with like smartphones now, because they got that autocorrect. Okay, autocorrect is not a drinking man's feature. It's not.
The first response is, well, you might as well delete those 8 numbers now.
Did he get Reddit gold?
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
You just no, never mind.
Like it matters. It's a fucking website.
All right, so the story to tell us, Alex?
Well, actually, now that I thought about it, it's really you had to be there.
One of those.
Okay.
Okay.
Really, you did.
He
I drunk texted a girl and then her boyfriend the next morning.
Whoa.
I woke up to him very angrily texting or sending me a message on Facebook, and had no idea for a second what the hell he was talking about. And then I went back into the message thing on my phone, and I saw,
he's
That's his
probably
girlfriend.
mad. Because
and this was during a whole poopy experience that Brennan had.
Oh, all right.
All right,
I
well,
would never.
okay.
other than that, how are you
But
guys
we're gonna
doing?
hint at it for the rest of our lives.
Oh, yeah.
Surviving. Just trying to avoid drunk texting. Apparently.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous predator. I think we need to talk about that more than syphilis and AIDS. Drunk texting.
Wasn't that... Did any of you guys see the internship?
You guys limited.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm in 2B.
The internship. No, I have not seen it.
Is that the Google one?
Yeah, I think that was what they came up with as an app. That you had to do like a math test before you could send a drunk text.
Oh.
Like you set it before you go out to start drinking, so it puts a lock on your messages.
That's awesome.
I got a question.
That's brilliant.
What if, when you're drunk, you're really fucking good at math?
That's possible.
You're not, so...
What if you are, though? Like, what if you're just like, fucking E-? Because that's how math works in the big brain leagues, Brennan.
Well,
There's E's, I's, and all those other letters.
if that was the case, I would have been absolutely hammered throughout my high school career for being smarter.
So it's true.
Yeah.
Whoa, no, I didn't say that, Brad. I'm just saying I would have been habitually.
So how was this week in college, Brennan?
Yeah, let's hear
Well... Fucking same shit in the 2 different classes, and I'm just getting sicker of the homework. So, there's that.
All right.
More sick of the homework.
Missed 2 days last week. That was a fun week.
that was crazy in school.
Great, that's already starting.
He paid for this.
Yeah, well, you know.
So I got my license in the mail,
Yeah!
Hey-o!
Far out, man.
and
Go
a
for the
couple days ago, I have completely finished revising the book.
Woo!
It is
So when's that
completely
coming out?
ready. I just gotta. I'm waiting for the artist to get done with the cover, and then we'll be on our way.
Nice.
Right on, man.
Ended up being 203 pages.
That's a book.
That is a book.
That's a solid book that I would be like, too many pages.
Put down.
It's a booster seat for me.
Oh, God. So, this past weekend, a little movie called The Lego Movie came out.
Want to see that so bad.
Yeah, dude.
Apparently it's doing very well. It almost beat Passion of the Christ for biggest premiere of February.
Whoa.
It's awesome.
Pull up that shotgun, Mel Gibson. This one's gonna sting.
The Lego Movie, bunch of Jew gypsy bastards.
Yep. It came in at 69 million for the weekend, and Passion of the Christ had 83.
Whoa. Man, that's insanity.
And speaking of monthly openings, Ride Along took number 1 for biggest opening of January of all time.
Right along.
Wow.
Which one's
Yeah.
right along?
The one
Oh,
with
is that
Kevin Hart
Kevin
and Ice
Hart?
Cube.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that makes
Yeah, I
sense.
can see that.
I want to see that now. It can't be that good.
Well,
Like a
well,
buddy cop
stay
movie.
You know what it beat?
Huh.
Cloverfield.
Oh, well,
That was
Okay.
the reigning
Well-
champion before that.
I hate Cloverfield. I'm
Suck
sorry.
Cloverfield made me
dicks.
vomit. My
You know what's
fucking-
great? We'll
I-
show them the monster, but they gotta like piece it together for themselves on their special computer that can like slow down time. So you get it. There it is. There it is. That was the idea behind Cloverfield. Fuck that.
In a manner of
movie.
speaking, yeah.
I didn't even. I don't think I've ever finished Cloverfield. I went with my friend.
Let me put it this way.
to-
If you ever played a game that involved the word space alien, you would have finished Cloverfield.
Okay. Because me and my friend went to the movie theater to see it when it first came out, and my fucking friend like sitting in the front row, and so I sat in the front row with him. Then I realized that all the movie is filmed in the camera of a guy with Parkinson's.
Yeah, dude, Blair Witch.
And
Straight
then
up.
I like about like 3/4 of the way through, I left the theater to go vomit. Like it made me so dizzy. that
I had to leave
vomited.
the theater when I went to go see Quarantine. I don't know what it is. I can watch those found camera footage style movies when it comes to ghosts.
Those.
Yeah,
I
like
wanna
when it
be
comes
the
to
movie
ghosts,
critic guy.
they're awful.
But have you ever seen a good Paranormal Activity?
Each one's better than the previous, I can say that.
Well, yeah, but how paranormal is that activity anymore?
It's kind of at the one point you're just like, well, that's just fucking fishing
it's
line.
Like, alright, it's like, all right, we got a haunted house. Let's move on, kids. Oh no, she's haunted. She's gone.
No way,
And the
she's
last
back.
couple, the scariest part, they weren't even ghosts. It was just a bunch of old bitches.
Yeah.
Hey, well, that's because they're like
Controlling
almost
ghosts.
a ghost.
Yeah.
Ghosts are like those little joysticks from the 1980s.
You might like Grave Encounters.
Well,
That is a good one.
Grave Encounters is a good one.
Yeah, Grave Encounters is fantastic. Damn it.
This show, it's about this ghost crew, and it's a found footage movie.
Of course it is.
But
Who
yeah, I
found
like
it?
it. Okay, there's these guys called Grave Encounters, and they're like a ghost hunting show, right?
Uh-huh.
And then they're gonna stay
I'm Lance
in this
Preston.
supposedly haunted asylum overnight and record what it is for your entertainment, and then shit happens. Like,
It goes down, and it's actually pretty scary because they get
yeah.
really good CGI with it. That just fits the mood, and it actually makes sense. It doesn't happen too often.
Don't watch Paranormal. No, not Grave Encounters 2 though.
yeah, that's stupid.
That was just the dumbest.
The
That
best
involves
part of that
portals.
movie is just watching him go from crazy to, I'm Lance Preston, and welcome to another episode of Grave Encounters.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Song of the devil, song of the devil.
I don't know, man. Whatever those ghost people are selling, I'm just not buying it.
Are you here?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, like they're really gonna answer, dude.
We gotta get the fuck out of here!
So
Then the
Alex,
interviews like, yeah, I thought Lance was faking it when he said he's here, but then I heard it.
But then, like, so the needle went to the left.
Here's the thing, dude.
Alien!
The same people that take those movies too seriously to the point where they believe them are the same people that call Cleo on the 1-800 number for fortune-telling advice, okay? And guess
Call
what?
me now!
Guess what? They were both frauds. So.
Oh my god.
No, it's just a case of, like... You remember when that was a big deal?
You remember
Way back in the early
so dumb,
2000s.
like, you'd see a commercial on after the Maury show.
No kidding, right?
And then,
And,
like,
bad
Miss Cleo's
CGI in the background.
like a shitty green screen that was just made out of a sheet. And they poured green paint on the sheet so it, like, flips around a little bit.
She's flipping cards that have, like, tarot readings on them, and they're actually just, like... I swear to God, a couple of them were playing cards. Straight up, man. I was like, is that a jack of diamonds in there?
that means you will have good riches in the coming months, but only if your name is Jack.
Only if you call me now, Jack.
So Alex, I think I'm
Yeah.
about done with Hot or Not.
Yeah? I get so many hits on that. I'm talking to a girl, like 3 girls right now.
You look at a picture
You
and
say
then you
hot
say,
or not,
is
and then
that
they
girl
say
hot
hot or not. And if
And then-
you both say hot, you can chat.
My score's gone up to 5.8.
They took away my score.
Oh,
I don't
really?
have one anymore.
Yeah, you
is
gotta
gone.
be careful with that stuff, man.
I think I'm done with it for 2 reasons. One is because I have the most irrational thought ever. You know when you're like in the zone and you're just hitting left and right, tap, tap, tap,
Yeah?
and you accidentally pass one that you were supposed to hit hot?
Yeah?
My mind instantly goes to, God damn it, that was going to be my wife. What the fuck? I fucked it all up. Which is not a thought you should be having while bruising Hot or Not.
Jesus Christ.
Looking for love in all the wrong places.
And the other reason I'm done with it is, you know how they have the mutual friends thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I finally found a couple that will have a mutual friend thing, and it'll say,
Yeah.
like, 2 friends mutual. I click on it, but it goes, like, my profile picture, the mutual friend profile picture, 3 people who I don't know, and then that person. It was like the 6 degrees of Hot or Not. Which makes no sense, because by that logic, I'm mutual friends with, like, Kevin Bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, dude, I take pride in that.
Kevin Bacon isn't...
Bacon.
Have we ever talked about that on the podcast? My
We've
special
never
skill?
talked about that. No. That you can connect people from movies?
Yeah.
It's amazing, actually.
We used to do that a lot. They would give me any 2 actors from relatively the same time period, and I'd be able to connect them throughout movie roles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
That skill will get you a job.
Thank you.
What can you do? Give me 2 actors, sir.
I will blow
Let me
your
impress
fucking
you.
mind.
Kevin Bacon and Kevin Bacon. No, 2 different actors. Kevin Bacon and his brother, Kevin Bacon.
Oh,
No, it's all good.
was a bitch.
I have useless. I have, well, not useless, but they're pretty fucking useless. Who am I kidding? Skills like that as well. So, anybody watching what's happening in The Olympics right now?
No.
No.
Winter
I saw the
Olympics-
opening ceremony.
The Winter Olympics bored the shit out of me. Like the only thing I can find exciting is figure skating. And there's a game on there where they shoot a gun.
Oh, yeah, dude, the
Winter
biathlon.
ski.
Yeah, something
I
like that,
swear,
right?
That's like a Denmark drive-by.
It's just
Something,
weird.
you know?
Like,
What do
alright,
they
so
do?
what can we do? How about we ski for a little bit, then at one point we shoot a rifle.
I think Daniel Tosh said it best that the Winter Olympics were just really the games of let's see who or which country has more rich white people.
Yeah! The only people who can play the fucking Winter Olympic sports have a lot of money on their hands and are
Skateboarding,
Russian.
why is that not more
I'm
popular in
saying
the inner cities?
And what did Jerry Seinfeld had a bit about the luge? How that's the one sport where you could take somebody who hadn't trained for it at all, and it would make no goddamn difference.
Exactly.
The involuntary luge.
God, yeah.
That's
Man.
so funny.
Who said that they want to go toes first down an ice chute at exceedingly high speeds?
A white guy.
Yeah,
Who's
of
like,
course a white-
let's go down extremely hard slow!
I was insanely
just did
bored
cocaine.
because in Europe in the winter it's just like a desolate wasteland.
Well,
Sweet,
two.
dude.
Well,
How-
yeah,
how
I mean,
could you
it's
go
like fucking Canada in the wintertime. It just snows up there, so what do? They just get naked and dive in it. I've seen pictures. I've seen it in my French class.
Pretty
They
much
get
after
naked and dive in
They
it.
start.
What
they
are you
start
gonna
losing
do?
their minds because they want like something.
They have like a whole ice festival. It's like a festival
yes.
of ice, and everyone
yeah.
fucking comes in their
Carnival.
swimsuits.
It's Carnival.
Carnival.
Yeah.
They drink syrup wine beer all day out of a candy cane.
Wine beer.
Yeah, it's like a mixture of fucking maple syrup and wine or something like that.
Jesus.
And they're walking around like, Carnival!
The whole polar bear thing, that's what it's called, you know, taking a dunk in Arctic temperatures. Like, why? You could have skydived. You could have climbed a mountain.
They did.
You
Did you know
could
what they do?
no, you could have seen the Rocky Mountains. You could have
No, dude.
skied the Rocky Mountains. What do?
I travel 7
You
miles out of my way
strip
to shit
naked
in
and take a
snow.
dunk in a frozen lake? Are you kidding me? That's your winter outing?
Yeah. It's
Everybody's
7
got
mile
their
walk.
thing, man.
God, how'd you break that to your kids after you told them when you're
What'd you do
75
for fun, Dad? I
Kids?
jumped in really cold water. Really got my shit going, you know?
Were
No,
you
just
there
like
to do
kids,
that, or was it just an accident and the cameras happened to be rolling?
Kids, I'm retiring now. I'm going to go up to the beautiful lands of Soldotna, Alaska in December. I'm going to find the nearest lake, and I'm going to soak in it.
Until I lose the remainder of my toes to frostbite.
I don't get it, man. It's like, you know, those... What is it? Like, I think Cracked had an article about
Legitimate
these
source.
superhuman people that just live everyday lives. There's that guy who can't feel the cold.
Oh yeah, I've
You know,
seen some
so
stuff with it.
so he's dunking and
I think I saw
bearing all the time.
Wasn't that on that show Stanley's Superhumans?
Yeah.
And he was like, some of the people in there, I was like, they would never really be fucking useful for superheroes.
They absolutely would.
Like, there's a guy, he can do math really good. like really good. Like, give him a problem.
Alright, that guy can eat glass over there, or I put him in a recycling job. What good is he going to
only
do for me
cool one I
when
saw
I got a gun to my head?
We're like the flexible guy, because he was ridiculous, and the samurai who could, like, cut anything in half, a projectile.
I'll put money on that.
He shot a BB. Like a little BB went slice right
Slice.
through it. Twice.
That's insane, yeah. It's like, just because you have these superhuman abilities doesn't mean you should go off gloating about it.
No.
Oh, I can't feel the cold. Oh god, this douchebag.
I don't know if you know
Ladies, I don't
this,
know if you know this.
but
No,
I
it's
can
got that one
eat
guy.
glass. So that means you should be sucking my dick.
Yeah, you always got that one guy in the winter, it's like, oh, the cold never bothers me. It's like, just put your jacket on so you don't look like a dick.
I'm just gonna wear my shorts and tank top. It's so warm out. What is it, a solid 32? Is it a solid 32?
Yes, Alex, it's a solid
Solid
32.
32?
Dane Cook voice.
That was actually my Southern Californian Fred Armisen.
Fuck you.
Fred Armisen. Wow, that's bold.
I like that guy.
That guy's hilarious. You guys ever seen Portlandia?
Yeah. Yes, love that fucking show.
God,
That's
man.
one of my favorite.
What was
shows.
it? They ordered the chicken at that restaurant.
Yeah,
they
they-
did the whole
This
backstory
is
on it.
Paul. This is chicken you're gonna be eating.
I just don't feel comfortable eating him without knowing his backstory.
Well, he's born and raised on a ranch, free roam.
Where's the ranch?
It's actually near here. It's about 3 miles.
Really?
south.
Do you mind holding our table while we go check out the farm?
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
People in Portland are way nice, man.
I gotta say, I really enjoy Portland.
I
almost-
want to go.
Really, almost everywhere in Oregon that I've been, I've actually had a really great time. Ashland, Oregon, dude, is like, cause it's kind of a tiny town, really, but it feels like a section of Portland.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. Yeah.
Is Portland anything like Portlandia? Like,
Well, obviously not.
like,
but-
like not.
Like, there's not like an adult
I imagine-
hide and seek group.
yeah,
That
no,
cannot
but
exist.
obviously not, but
but like,
Portland
is
is
it-
notorious for being weird. Just keep that in mind.
Weirdest thing ever, though.
Yeah, just keep that part in mind, and you'll be fine. No, Portland, it's actually a pretty cool town, and you know how we have the Sounder. They have their own monorail, man. You know that doesn't have to run just in the mornings or in the afternoons. And Portland's like half the size of Seattle, man.
Oh wow.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I know Seattle's big, but I can never think of Seattle as like a big city.
I dig where you're coming from, but
It's because you've been all over it. Like once you
Yeah, I have been all
once you know
Like,
your way
up its
around,
asshole.
it's amazing how small it gets. Like
Kent
KM
is so
KM
small.
was the biggest fucking school I've ever seen in my life. Once I knew where everything was, it's fucking tiny. I can get
This past year I was there. I remember like once every few months I'd be walking to class and be like, I'm not doing this. I just
This
I
is
heard
just
the bell and
muscle
now
memory.
I'm walking to class.
memory.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Now, well, living in small towns in the South and stuff like that. I mean, I've obviously lived here on and off for my younger years, but like, I still see it as a bigger city, just because I'm always comparing it to the stuff I did live in. Whoa! All right, dude. Yeah, don't go there.
So what's the main attraction of this town? Well, we have a Walmart.
That is exactly it, Brad.
Oh man.
Just, yeah, no,
Walmart made 3 stores close, but we have it.
3 stores. Try the whole town.
Why
It's
do we
the
need to
truth.
get food? We can go to Walmart.
It's the truth, man. And then everybody breaks down. They get their food stamps and their Social Security, and then they start doing OxyContin.
This is second time today.
There's an OxyContin reference.
It's the truth. It's the tragic truth, man. And you know, I consider that a place where I came from. It's not home, but it's a home, and that home just regionally, it's not that good.
But did it seem good at the time?
Yes and no.
Because West Seattle seemed like a pleasantly nice, safe neighborhood growing up. I went there. There's full of crack houses, like every
That is
fucking
so
corner.
fucking white
Well,
trash.
Just because, whenever I was living in the Seattle area, I was always wanting to go back to Kentucky. But as soon as I got back to Kentucky, I was wanting to go back to the big city.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you get that vicious cycle going, and yeah, it just messes with you after a while.
Yeah. Don't you know what they should have?
What?
For people who like to like,
Lived in between.
yeah, like in between, they should have like certain cities in like different states where it's just on one side it's a city and then cut off. It's just country and farms.
They got a name for that. It's called Yakima.
Yeah, come on. I will never go there.
God, man, that place
I'll
is
never go to Yakima. I can't do it.
ethnic. I mean, I don't want it to sound that way. All I'm going to say is when I was in the Walmart. Oh wow, typical Southern guy. I thought in the Walmart. It's like they look for those places.
Safety.
It's our camp. Right? It's our checkpoint.
If nothing else
Yeah.
pans out right, go to Walmart.
There's a Walmart. Make note of that.
But yeah, pretty much. And what was crazy is, you know how they have those big signs, 50% off, freaking Birkenstocks
smiley
or
face.
whatever. You got the smiley face on it, everything's cool. And then you got that little caption at the bottom right where it's in Spanish. Well, just because we happen to be in that section of Yakima, the big letters were in Spanish, and the little letters were... It's like their way of saying, like, we know who shops here.
It's a bunch of Mexicans.
Which is cool.
And a Portuguese man. He's confused.
Portugal. Wow.
Portugal.
It's nothing bad. It's just that, you know...
I've never been to Europe.
Yeah.
We should go to Europe. Let's go.
To go back to what Brendan was talking about, West Seattle, I think I've mentioned it, but where I'm living right now is like 20 minutes from where I grew up from like till I was 12 before I moved to Washington. And back then I knew it was not the greatest area, but going back now, I can totally understand why I lived the first 12 years of my life through my window. My parents did not let me go outside at all because I would have been addicted to crack in a day.
God, well.
Christ.
Right on, man. Going
I
straight from the pop rocks to the cock rock.
I always thought I grew up in shit places, but like I realize now I really didn't.
Right?
It's just like my neighborhood, like I could go out and play and everyone seemed nice, and they were, and then I passed a house with a bunch of dead grass and a tire in their yard. Like, there was no other car, but there was a tire in their yard just sitting there.
Hey, never
pass
this
up
is
a good
one-
tire.
this is one thing I've learned. In the South, if there's a car that has not been driven in years, but is in the middle of the driveway, or just in this case, in the middle of the lawn, grass is growing around it, do not knock on that door.
Hey, what's in there? I'm like, oh fuck, it's a monster. Sounds is crazy, man.
There are scammers, man, and, you know, these people, they have guns.
I passed a house that was burnt down, but there was still, like, kind of new furniture
Things that I'm saying in this.
inside. It was a crack house. It was a crack house. There was no way.
I believe the proper term for crack house is crack fortress.
Welcome to the crack
I
fortress.
didn't see any, but I'm sure coming from where I live to where I used to live, we passed like 3 meth labs.
Oh my god.
Like, I can't.
So you were in Florida. No.
New Mexico. Sorry.
I'm still laughing at from pop rocks to crack rocks.
That's not
That's
exactly what I
definitely
said,
the
but-
title of the show.
Not exactly what I said, but yeah, let's roll with that. That's what everybody said, folks. That's what Seth said, everybody. Pop rocks to crack rocks.
Oh, God.
Do not bother to rewind and find out what he actually said.
All right.
Next.
So, a new type of game this week.
Ooh.
It's going to be a shorter game, just so we can save some time so these things aren't running as long as they used to.
Cool.
So, if people haven't picked up on it by now, I enjoy movies.
No shit.
You are
And
fond of movies.
part of that
What?
is I
No,
enjoy researching actors and movies and stuff, and I'm on Box Office Mojo a lot.
Yeah.
So what I thought something fun to do is I would give you guys an actor, and then you would each get a guess to what you think the highest grossing movie that actor's done.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's fun. That's different. Yeah.
Okay.
What are we gonna call
Yeah.
this one?
I think I wrote it
Bet to
down.
guess.
I think I have it written down as The Biggest Piece.
Ooh.
Biggest
That's,
piece.
patent pending.
Oh, look at that.
Alright, so
Biggest piece of my ass.
I figured we'll start with 3 big names. So the first one I got is Mr. William Smith.
Will Smith. All right.
Independence Day.
Hitch.
Men in Black.
At least give the guy some respect.
We each get one guess. So
Oh.
Brandon's was Independence
Fuck,
Day.
I used
Alex's was
Hitch.
That's a good one.
I bet it's a rom-com.
Highest grossing, huh?
And women love that shit.
You know,
Fresh Prince.
well, yeah, obviously.
The show makes up
But
for one.
I'm gonna go ahead and say The Pursuit of Happiness, just because.
Oh fuck! I forgot he had sad rolls.
I forgot. The whole time I was like, "What's the one that's like 7 pounds but nothing like 7 pounds?"
The sad one.
The one with the
I'm
kid.
gonna say The Pursuit of Happiness. I'm probably wrong though.
Think
Well,
you're closer.
one of you is right.
Oh. Well, it's me or Seth.
It's Independence.
It's Independence Day.
Yay!
Hitch was a
Gross.
great film.
Gross 306 million.
Yeah, all the way great for TBS. That's all I needed.
I was really
I'm
thinking
actually-
it's going to be
Is
Pursuit of
I Am
Happiness
Legend
for
up
7
there?
pounds.
Is I Am Legend up there? That was a good
Let's
movie.
see.
Please talk
Will
to me.
Smith.
That was so fucking sad.
Rank. Let's go by rank.
Also, that scene in the.
I Am Legend is actually number 2.
Oh wow.
Damn, that would've been
Let's
close
see.
if I
Hitch.
would've guessed it.
Holy shit. Hitch is higher up on the list than Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh! Never doubt Hitch.
Hitch is number 6. The Pursuit
I really
of
thought you were
Happiness
going
is
to get
number
it,
8.
Seth. If not, you were going to be the closest. It was either going to be Pursuit
Well,
of Happiness
I know
or
what
7 pounds.
I know what happened, babe.
Alright, next one is Nicolas Cage.
What's the one with the bees? No, I'm not gonna say that.
Ghost,
National Treasure.
Shit.
There's
Ghost
2 of them.
Rider.
1.
Okay.
Ghost Rider.
Fuck.
God, that
He
movie.
did other good
Yes.
movies, by the way.
Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
I never seen it.
Oh, God.
It was
Garbage.
in it, it's bad.
The second one.
I almost named it Jack. I almost named The Shining because I was thinking Jack Nicholson.
Whoa, hey, you would have been crossing streams into some troubled waters, buddy. God, I haven't used that term in a long time.
That's so funny.
God, we got an edit button on this, right? That can
think
make
I'm
me
pretty
sound
high
like
up
not
on
such a
these.
jackass.
National Treasure. That was a big movie.
Yeah, he steals the
Okay.
Declaration.
Nick-
Still a Declaration of Independence.
Oh my God.
Daddy, what are you
What
gonna
was
do
yours,
tomorrow
Brennan?
at
Ghost
work?
Rider?
Is it so wrong to like Nick Cage, man?
That was great. I like
I
Next.
love Nick Cage.
Next was a good movie.
Face Off,
Oh yeah, Face Off was good.
I think my favorite is Con Air.
Con Air. There you go.
I can't watch that movie.
Alright, so what's your guess, Seth?
I'm gonna say. I want to say Face Off just to be a jackass,
John
Alright.
Travolta.
but I'm not. So I'm gonna say National Treasure 2.
National Treasure 2.
Damn
He
it.
pulled the prices right.
He pulled it on me.
How much, Bob? Oh, I bet 701. I hope you nailed it, motherfucker. Fuck you.
So
Really tiny
again,
window.
one of you is right. It's a National Treasure movie.
No, no.
I'm in the running.
No.
National Treasure Book of Secrets.
Yes.
Why was that even made? They stole the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, but it wasn't a book.
Grossed 219 million.
How much was the first
Uh,
one?
That was a good movie.
National Treasure grossed 173 million,
Close.
and Ghost Rider, National Treasure was number 3,
Oh, okay.
and Ghost Rider was number 5 at 115 million.
That was a good movie, man. It was.
Surprisingly, number 2, The Croods.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
that's
that is
because
fun.
it's animated film, man.
Yeah.
He was in that?
Animated films go through the roof.
I haven't seen it.
All right, third and final, Mr. James Franco.
127 hours.
Fuck.
The World's End.
You know, I just realized I'm only guessing movies that I like.
Or Pineapple Express.
Good one.
Spider-Man.
He was in Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was. God bless him for being in that movie.
Okay,
Spider-Man
one of you
1
is
was
right
good.
yet again. It's Spider-Man.
Oh, no shit!
Right on.
Oh, that's awesome!
403 million.
Fuck. Wow, really?
I like that movie.
I'm good, man.
I fucking have
And
Spider-Man
if you-
2 for GameCube.
let's see,
That's how
what
good
were
that
your other
fucking
guesses?
is. That was a good game. I like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I like the new
What
one
was
way
that,
better.
Brad?
I said, what were your other guys' guesses?
I was gonna say The World's End or Pineapple Express.
Oh, I said 127 hours.
Okay. I think you mean This Is the End?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
World's
was
End.
number 6.
That's something totally different.
Oh yeah, that's why I thought
7
Grossing $20 million, and 127 hours was number 14.
wow.
That was a good movie.
Only grossing 264,000. That doesn't seem right.
That seems like it should have been a lot more. I mean,
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong category. 18 million.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was looking at the opening.
It's a good movie though. That was a good movie. I really enjoyed that movie.
There's a,
Even if you cross out the Spider-Mans where he wasn't actually a main character, the number 1 grossing is Oz.
Well, okay.
yeah, that'll do it.
Alright, so that would, well,
Yay!
Right on, right on.
next to go into plug time.
Plug time.
Plug time.
Follow me on Vine at Alexander Patrick. Follow me on Twitter at AlexanderPatrick1. And follow Yo.B.A.B Studios at Yo.B.A.B Studios on Twitter. Also, follow us on Tumblr. I'm not finished. And like us on Facebook. Facebook is BAB Studios. Tumblr is Yo.B.A.B Studios.
You should really start splitting that up with Brennan so he actually has something to talk about.
I got nothing.
Uh,
You got anything going on? You band together or something? Like,
No immediate plans, sir.
Brad, it's up to you. Got anything else?
Oh, also-
God damn it, Alex.
Bring it. It already happened.
Drama fest.
Drama Fest. These both start with D.
Oh yeah, Drama Fest. That
Drama
was a
Fest. Go see it.
Terang it.
Shut up.
That was a good.
How did that do with numbers? How did that...
It panned out.
It actually
Good
did.
night.
I saw it twice, man. It was hilarious.
Our last night
That was
was
good.
pretty packed.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, word.
We had 2 big shows. I think the one you
Do we have a date for Drama Fest yet?
20 something.
So no different from last
No
week.
different from last week.
Alex, it could be in 10 days for all you know.
10 days. Oh my
All
god.
right, so,
10 days and it's going to be the 20th. Then you...
No, I think it's the end of the
Jesus
month.
Christ.
on BAB Studios, we have Video Game Confessions. We put up an episode today entitled Anyone. One of those episodes where it was early in the creative process for us where we didn't think of the phrase, let's do another shot.
Yeah.
So, it's not bad, but, you know. And Fridays, A.V.B.
Right.
Obviously, this Friday will be very special.
Yeah, because I
you-
fucked up.
You done fucked
I
up.
done goofed.
Good job, Radar.
Yeah. It was a misunderstanding that I will explain during the video.
The next A.V.B. segue.
If you haven't seen it, Alex cheated. Go check it out.
Misunderstanding.
Cheater.
What happened to you guys filming a bunch this
Yeah, we
weekend?
got snowed in and didn't.
Snow. You film inside the house.
Yeah, but we didn't have a cameraman.
All right.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah. You're supposed to have a cameraman. Cameraman had to cancel snow, okay? There we go.
We don't leave his lap. Alright, we don't give that boy true video.
Alright, kiddies, let's speed this up.
Alright.
A minor.
All right. Let's get out of here. Thanks, Seth, for joining us.
Glad to be
Hopefully,
here, man.
we'll see you again soon.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.